are heading into Tetris. The OGs of OGs
Facts.
for gaming.
This is where we're going to really see who's the gamer's gamer. This is the game where we see who the gamer's gamer is.
You want to kind of get multiple Tetrises in a row, so you want to make sure you kind of line them up accordingly. And with it being random, sometimes it takes that split-second thinking. Do I save this piece? Do I use this piece? Do I use it there? Do I create a little hole at the bottom? Is T-Spin's going to be here? You know, there's so many different intricacies that go down to Tetris. Even though it is an OG game, I feel like it takes a lot of thinking.
Well, speaking about strategy, let's see the two players that they're going to be selecting for today's competition in Tetris. We have Hertlife over for Nappy Boy Gaming and Kanel over for Hall Pass Gaming. That's going to be interesting.
So I'm going to tell you right now, like, this dude, Hertlife, don't sleep on him.
Oh.
He got some skills in Tetris. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to just leave it at that. He got some skills in Tetris.
And then we have over here Kanel. Compared to the other competitive, he leans more into first-person shooters, so that is the Call of Duties of the world. So let's see if his sharp shooting and precision can also help him win in Tetris.
If Hall Pass Gaming is going to get back into the series, it starts right here on Tetris.
It has to.
All right, here we are in the Tetris competition. Starting out very slow and easy. So gentlemen, what are we seeing right now?
So I'm telling you right now, so me personally, the way the blocks are set up on the left, I think that's a smarter player. And you see he's getting more lines right now too in terms of Nappy Boy Game and Hertlife. So like I told you, pay attention. He's gonna set it up very nicely on the left-hand side and then break, as you see.
Yeah, you can see him just kind of building up for those lines. Like, it's easy to kind of clear one by one by one, but in order to get that high score, you need the 4 blocks with the light blue pieces. You need back-to-back 4 blocks with those light blue pieces. That's when you're going to start to accumulate that high-scoring game. And even with you kind of see them both messed up, one on the left, one on the right, they're going to have to clear those later on, because if they keep getting antsy and they keep making those mistakes, they will come to bite you at the end of the game.
Now, this is exactly what I was talking about with Hertlife. Look at how his build is being set up, how he used the corners. That's one of the strategies of Tetris. You gotta use your corners regardless of the block that comes down.
Yeah. Right now, he's actually doing pretty well, making sure to pick and choose. And even in these pieces where there's no real spot to put them, he's putting them where he can, if he gets the right piece directly after, it's going to clear that line. It'll look like he didn't make a mistake. So all he needs in theory is one of those, you know, blue pieces in one of the newer games, the ones that's a little bit of a 7, the opposite direction. That would have cleared that whole thing up.
Do you think it's more important to up your score and have the differential be larger, or is it more important to make sure that you don't have as many lines and blocks are building up?
I mean, it's always about the score. Don't get me wrong, it's always about the score. But to your point with the lines, that determines you lasting longer. And the reason why in a competition like this, you want to make sure you last longer, because when you have a best 2 out of 3, you don't want to feel like you're getting figured out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why. So I would say the lines is more important, because the lines will produce the results anyway. So focus more on the lines.
Yeah, especially to some different versions of Tetris where you do see, not this one here, but usually in some other versions, you send the lines to your opponent. So you got to kind of do both. And that's where you see he is making some plays.
Did you
right
see
now.
that?
He is
This is what I'm
back.
talking about.
And that's why Kanel, if he just focuses.
I told you before we started, pay attention to Hertlife. That's all I'ma say.
He's coming back though. Kanel's making the right plays. He's focusing not necessarily on the score. He's focusing on fixing the mistakes from earlier on in the game. If he continues to do that for 1, 2, 3 more times is what it looks like, he'll be basically set up to win this game. But that's where it does kind of get tricky when you don't get the piece that you want. Look at it. Look
Drop
at the score.
it on.
Drop it like it's hot, my guy. Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it on him.
15,000 point lead right now.
Wow.
Oh my God.
This is what I'm talking about.
Wow. Listen. It's not looking too good for Kanel over here.
And what's crazy, because the crowd's now making noise, and Kanel's got to be feeling that pressure. He knows he may not be able to see the screen, but when you got the crowd cheering and your board looks like this, you know it's not for you.
Now, right now, what Hertlife is doing, what did I say? Building it up on the left. You know what I'm saying? Get those corners. Because once you build that up, it makes it easier. Now you got one little half to play with, and it makes it easier to see everything how you want to. See?
Go next. Go next. Might as well just go next. Don't even worry about it anymore.
Wait, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah,
It's
go
about
next.
to be over. It's about to be over. Let's go. GGL. 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 That's the energy right there.
that's good sportsmanship too. That's very good sportsmanship by Hurt because he could have kept playing. He could have just made his score even higher, but he already had the game won. He said, let's just go next.
Not only are you feeling the pressure from this game, but you also have the pressure of knowing that you are down by 1 so far in this competition. So you have to make a 2-game comeback right now.
Yeah, that's what's tough. And then it's look at that. Let's just go and celebrate. Let's just take our power up real quick. That's probably what he's going to use to kind of fuel himself. It might be something right now. It might be the difference maker. That's all I know. But for Kanel, it just looked like very, very early on, he was doing very good, right? He was calm. He was cool, collected. But as soon as one mistake happened, and then a second mistake happened, and then a third, he just wasn't really able to come back from it. So I want to see him kind of take a different approach, right? Even though he is playing against his opponent, it's kind of single player. You don't have to rush in any sense of the word.
Yo, this is nuts right here. This is what it's about.
It
right
is.
here.
For Kanel, it just looked like very, very early on, he was doing very good, right? He was calm, he was cool, collected. But as soon as one mistake happened, and then a second mistake happened, and then a third, he just wasn't really able to come back from it. So I want to see him kind of take a different approach, right? Even though he is playing against his opponent, it's kind of single player. You don't have to rush in any sense of the word. Okay, this is the rematch right here. That's why I want to see a calm and different approach out of Kanel. You're not racing against time. You're not racing against the clock. You're just racing against getting a high score. And if you can just, like I said, calm, cool, collected, make sure you have no mistakes in your board, and as soon as you make one, fix it, that's how he's going to be able to come back.
See, now, this is what I was talking about. So you see how Kanel started. He already got a misplace.
Yeah,
like,
it
at
was
the
early.
bottom line. So, like you said, patience. Do you have patience?
Listen, it looks like Hertlife is switching it up. He's going to the right. No longer to the left, to the left.
There we go. If he puts that there, he got options right here. Clear that in the middle. I would put that one right over the top. There we go.
Yo,
Same
he's so
thing.
smart.
And then that he's just waiting for 2 different pieces. The next one is had. No.
No,
Okay.
no.
Oh, damn.
my
Oh my gosh.
He just slipped up over there. Kanel's making it difficult for himself right now.
So now let me ask you this. Is this also a representation of T-Pain knowing his team?
Yeah.
Because that plays a role in the coaching.
You know what I have to say? Even though this is a competition, it is so important to have players who are calm, collect, and also versatile. If you paid attention to so far the player profiles, 2 of the players from Nappy Boy Gaming right now are balanced in all of the game genres.
And that's really what it is. With a league like this, you need balance, and that's what I love because it grows. The nature of the league will grow the industry. I love it.
Also, it shows you may be nice in Call of Duty. You may get them headshots, but it doesn't mean those skill sets are going to transfer over to other genres.
Absolutely. And I think that will encourage the people that only play Call of Duty or the people that only play 2K to look at other games. And it grows the business of gaming as well.
I mean, Jacob, I want you to add more because, like I said, you are an OG in the esports space. And a lot of times when we talk about esports, it is you have a specialty in one game and one game only. I mean, there are a few players that can cross over, like we see in Formal, who is able to cross over into multiple game genres. But typically, we don't see that. But at GGL, we can actually see people who can excel in multiple game genres.
And that's what I usually try to tell people because like it's fine and dandy if you kind of make your career in one game, but I always tell them, kind of think of that future. Think of the future of what happens if this game were to end tomorrow. Oh my! Forget about the game ending tomorrow. It's gonna end tonight.
It's about to end.
Oh no! And then Hert's just not even sweating right now. He's not even stressed. He's like he's at home drifting around. Okay. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Gentlemen, I think it's over.
Oh no!
It's
a wrap.
It's done.
It's a wrap.
It's done.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Okay.
It's a wrap.
Nappy Boy Gaming.
Yo, they doing it right now.
2-0.
That was tough.
Going through.
Earlier we talked about what if there's a sweep. You think, based on what we've seen so far, do y'all think a sweep is imminent?
I think it's possible for 2 reasons. Nappy Boy Gaming is just that good. And then I got to start thinking about on the other side, right? Do you lose this game and maybe not try as hard and try to steal away that bonus at the end and try to get some extra money? That might be a thought process for some of these guys. But at the end, pride, glory, you don't want to lose.
But we can't get ahead of ourselves, right? We still have 2 more games. Let's throw it down to our very own Clinton for some on-stage interviews.
Kanel Joseph, Hertlife. Make some noise for Hertlife one time. Look at, they got the signs up over there for you. Hertlife has been in that room since yesterday practicing at Tetris. Were you confident when you came in here that you were going to smack the shit out of Kanel?
Well, you never know who you're going to go up against, you know, and Kanel was telling me he don't play this game, but you never know. So I had to practice, I had to get ready, and I might have over-prepared a little bit.
And here we come. Here comes, what do you got to say, Bryce?
I didn't know we got hustled. These guys are pros. These guys are legitimate pros.
You're supposed to do research before you make a bet, bro.
I just want to let you know my 5-year-old is better than me at Tetris.
Okay, see?
All right, well, I got hustled.
Is the 10K in here?
No, it's not.
Here we go.
Just want to point out that Bryce has an actual fucking COD pro on his fucking team. Like a real one. Like, not just a motherfucker that don't go outside a lot. Like an actual athlete on his fucking team. So,
Don't touch grass.
we're at a little disadvantage here, so.
Clearly, T-Pain is drinking a lot of whatever's in that cup. He's talking about Super Evan, who's a professional Call of Duty player. We will get to him later. But right now, it's about Hertlife, who just won. One more time, make some noise for Hertlife!